What's up everyone, it's your boy Ethan, hope you're having a great day. Just got some food with my buddy Jeff and a bad beat was hit. We'll just roll the tape as to what the hell just happened. But this is madness.
We all won! Nothing!
Jimmy, what did you just do? What the hell just happened?
Just had my second straight flush, and this one was a bad beat.
How much is the bad beat?
I think it's like 83,000.
Oh, that's amazing.
Not bad.
Congrats, dude. That's amazing. Wow. Alright, Jeff, what the hell just happened?
Well, I was enjoying a nice meal with a couple of poker vloggers and took a few minutes too long and I missed the whole bad beat jackpot.
Oh, brother.
Oh, see the sad face?
Can you see the sad face? Tough. So after that bad beat jackpot madness, everybody got their money and we had to wait about an hour to get a seat, but we are into the 2-3, 600 in our stack, and we've got king queen offsuit under the gun, and I'm gonna open this up to $12 to see the feel of the table. We get the button and small blind to call, so 3 ways to a flop. Flop is queen 10-9 rainbow. With top pair here in the gutter ball, it's a super wet board, and when action checks to me, I'm gonna check this one here just to see a turn, but the button throws out a bet of $35, small blind gets out of the way, and here obviously we're never folding with so much equity, even if we are behind. I make the call, and we're gonna see a turn. The turn comes a 4, once again, I check. She throws out a bet of $60, and once again, we're just not gonna get away from here. Maybe getting a little too sticky with one pair, but we do have the gutter to the nuts. I call, and let's see a river. The river's an 8, so a pretty horrible card as there's a 4-liner, any jack makes a straight. Action goes check check, and I show my king queen, not expecting to be good, and she shows us 10-9 of diamonds for flopping 2 pair. She's gonna take this one down and lose the first hand of the day. Next, pocket 5s in the cutoff with a button straddle. Action folds to me, and we're definitely gonna open this up in late position. I open it up to $20. The button makes the call, small blind makes the call, 3 ways to a flop. The flop is ace king 5 rainbow. Bottom set on this board texture, it's a great sight to see. When the small blind checks, we're gonna throw out a C bet of $25 here. The button gets out of the way, and small blind makes the call. The turn comes the case 5. How the hell do we keep hitting quads? Honestly, I see a lot of comments asking us how we make quads or big hands so often, and honestly, the secret is just selling my soul to the poker gods. Anyways, when he checks to us, I really don't know what to do now. I mean, considering I've hit quads so often, I should know how to play them, but I sized down to $45 for value here. I think we're getting a lot of value from ace X, sometimes king X, but with this $45 bet, he snaps it off, so we're gonna see a river. The river is a 7. Once again, he checks, and I'm trying to figure out a sizing to extract max value on. I think any ace is gonna call a bet because they're pretty much chopping with the king out there. So with that said, I am gonna throw an overbet, and maybe we can print a lot of money with this bet here. I size up to $250, but once again, he has another snap decision, and this time it's a snap fold. So sadly, we don't make money on the river, but we show our quads, and South Point actually rewards us with a $100 bonus for a high hand or for quads. So shout out to them. We take down $100 extra and we add it onto our stack. This next hand that we're gonna go over, we actually recorded this late. We have Jack 6 offsuit in the big blind. I mean, really inconsequential hand. There's an undergun player who limps, action folds to me. I'm gonna check this hot pile of garbage and we're gonna see a flop. The flop is 9-6-4 rainbow, so we do have middle pair, which is fine. I throw out a bet of $5 and he does make the call. Let's see a turn, which comes the Jack of Spades. Once again, now improved to 2 pair, pretty much a gin card for us. I size up to $20 and he makes the call for 20 once again. Let's go to a river, which is the Queen of Spades. I throw out another bet for value of $40. He snaps off my $40 bet. Maybe we could have gone bigger because I show my hand and we take it down. So not a whole lot happened in the 2-3. This is actually the last hand we play of 2-3. So we get called for the 3-5 game, which is a little bit bigger. So we were in the 2-3 for $700, out of it for $790 in 2 hours played. So plus $90 there in 2 hours. Let's go to the 3-5, which is a $1,500 buy-in. In this game, the stacks look pretty deep, and here we have ace-9 offsuit on the big blind. There's an under the gun straddle, and we're playing 5-handed. There's one limper to $10, and now onto me. I'm definitely going to raise this up, so I size to 50. We get the under the gun player to cold call. He will be very active and involved in this video moving forward, but let's see a flop with him this time. The flop comes 10-9 for 2 clubs and a heart. With middle top, I throw out a c-bet of $45. Now he puts in a raise to 140. We're playing shorthanded. He seems to be very aggressive, and I think we can defend here against a lot of combo draws and whatever he may have. So with middle pair, top kicker, I defend for $95 more and see a turn. The turn comes the Jack of Hearts. Yeah, we're really not loving this card. A lot of the draws that he may be holding gets there with a pair of jacks. I check, and surprisingly, he checks it back. Let's see a river. The river is the 8 of Hearts. Wow, this board keeps getting worse and worse. I check. He, luckily for us, checks it back. I show my hand, and looks like we're good. We take this one down. Not sure what kind of holdings he has, but now we know that he's going to be fairly aggressive and fairly active on the table. Hey everyone, so I'm super excited to announce that this video is sponsored and promoted by Folding is Boring, very on brand. We all know that we have the hoodies, and obviously these are available in the link down below, but also Folding is Boring card protectors are here. I've been waiting for a while and they finally came in. So huge shout out to Jamie for making this happen. We've got the Team Rocket R, and then on the other side, Folding is Boring. Light blue is my favorite color, and I'm super happy with how this looks. So yeah, doing the same thing as last time, very limited edition, only 500 are made, and huge shout out to everyone who did help support the channel and grab one of the gold card protectors. They literally sold out in less than a week since I posted a YouTube video. So if you want to grab these before they are sold out, Folding is Boring card protectors on rampagepokerstore.com. I'll be shipping everything out, and this is just kind of like my workstation, so I was shooting some stuff there. But I'm super excited that these just came in. So if you want to grab one, they're super high quality, super happy with how they all look. So yeah, there we go. Thanks so much for all the support. I still really can't emphasize how crazy it is that I'm able to have a YouTube channel, sell merch, and have these items like this sell out. But it's really cool, so thank you so much for following along the ride. And if you grab one, it's much appreciated. I'll ship one out to you. With all that said, let's go back to the video, get back to the action. Next spot, we pick up another Ace X holding an Ace 8 offsuit. We're on the button with an under the gun straddle. Action folds to me. I open a 40. We get the under the gun player to call. Let's go to a flop, which comes Ace 8, 8, 2 spades. Yeah. That's the dream flop we're looking for here, and when he checks to us, we've got the board 100% locked up. Let's just slow play this and check it back. The turn comes the 6 of spades. This is amazing. We hope he has 2 spades in his hand, or at least some sort of higher spade, but he checks to us, and we're definitely going to try to bet for value. I throw out $50, and sadly he folds, but that's a good flop for us. It's a good hand. We're back with the theme of random aces, this time once again, Ace 9 offsuit under the gun, playing 6-handed, a little bit wide, but we're going to open this up to $20 here given the table dynamics, and we get 4 of the 5 other players to call, so we are going to a flop. The flop is 9, 9, 3, 2 clubs. Well, once again, flopping gin. This is very ideal multi-way. I see bet $60 here. We are up against the field, and we've got to assume someone can call. Only the cutoff makes the call, though, and we're going to a turn. The turn comes the 10 of clubs. Not really the best card here, as the one combination of 9x that we do lose to is 10-9, and that makes a lot of sense. Also, we lose to some flushes, but I'm out of position. Certainly can bet this, but I decided to just check here in this spot, and she checks it back, so we're going to see a river. The river is the 5 of diamonds. Not sure what to do here. Honestly, I really don't check too often on the turn. I usually would double barrel, but now we're definitely have to go for value. Honestly, I feel like the only things that can call us are bluff catchers or trips. So it's such a marginal range that we can get value from. So I size up to $200, hoping to get some missed value on the turn. But she thinks about it, ends up making the fold, telling us she had pocket 7s. So we're not going to get too much value out of this hand, but it was a nice flop. This next hand, still random Ace X's, this time a little bit better. In the small one with Ace King offsuit, there's one limper, and I raise it up to 25. The big blind makes the call to my left, who's been very aggressive, and the limper folds. Off to a flop, which comes 10, 9, 4, 2 spades. Here, flopping absolutely nothing. We're going to play this standardly and just check. Big blind throws out a bet of $30, and sometimes we can just mix in a float here and there. I don't think I do that too often, so Here, I do float for $30 and see a turn. The turn comes the 5 of clubs. This really isn't good for us, so I check once again. He throws out another bet of $80, and with ace king high, we're just going to have to let this one go here, I think. We fold, and we're moving on to the next hand. This next hand's a doozy. Once again in the small blind, we've got 8-7 off suits, and action folds to me. Playing blind versus blind, I'm going to open this up to $15, and big blind player makes the call. Let's see a flop. The flop is 10-8-3 rainbow, so we're sitting with middle pair and some backdoor straight draw possibilities. I see bet $20 with a pair, and he makes the call. The turn comes the 5 of clubs. I check, and now he throws out a bet of $90. Now I'm thinking this is really suspicious, and against someone who is a lot more aggressive than me, which is really rare to say, he puts a lot of people in uncomfortable spots. So here I do have a 7, which blocks some straight draw possibilities, but I have a pair, and I think we're going to go with it for now and evaluate a river. So we make the call for 90 against this aggressive player and see a river. The river is the 9 of spades. This board is now just ridiculously connected. Like I said, I do have a 7, which does block some straight possibilities. So I'm just going to check here and play it standardly, trying to get the showdown. Now he throws out another bet of $180. I am really hating this spot, as calling here is clearly just a punt. But do we really have any fold equity against one pair holdings? Maybe some sort of 10x holding, Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10. Obviously, Ace 10 is in there. So obviously, I don't think we get many folds if we were to bluff against 10-9. But here, I don't know. We have a 7. We do block some straights. So I put in a check raise, trying to turn my hand into a bluff. We size up to $500. And this just immediately does not work and backfires. He calls fairly quickly. I flash him my 8-7, not really thinking we're good here, and he shows us 6-7 for the bottom end of the straight. So he was open-ended on the turn, got there on the river, and it got paid more than he should have. I think my raise here is a little bit marginal for bluffs, but I don't know. I guess he had it this time. We just ran right into it. After that failed bluff attempt, we pick up ace-3 off in the big blind. There is a hijack open to $15, so only 3x. We look at the cutoff and the button to call 15, and now onto me. For only $10 more, I'm just going to toss in a call. Let's see a flop multi-way. The flop is ace-queen-3 to spades, so amazing flop for us. I check here to play in flow. Hijack c-bets $35, and we see action. The cutoff makes the call, the button makes the call, and this is a dream. Let's try to get some more money in there. The only hand we realistically lose to is just pocket queens or ace queen. So we raise it up to $225. The hijack player who c-bets, he lets it go, gets out of the way. The cutoff rips it all in for $308 total. Button folds, and I'm never folding here. We're trying to get stacks in, so I call. Let's see a run out. The turn comes a spade, which is just the worst to see. The river does not improve us, and he rolls over 8-6 of spades for the flush. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're going to lose that one, and we're not running too great now in this 3-5 game. All right, the last hand of the night in this 3-5 game, we pick up ace-10 of clubs in the cutoff. There's a button straddle. Action folds to me, certainly going to raise it up. I size it up to $40 for X. The button makes the call. Same aggressive player who we just keep giving money to. Anyways, the flop comes 9-7-4, 2 diamonds and a club. Ace-10 high, not ideal of a flop for us, but I think we're just going to have to c-bet this. I size to $55 and hoping to improve to our backdoor outs. He makes the call for 55, and let's see a turn. The turn is the 7 of clubs. So overall, really good turn for us as we do improve to our club draw. But the issue is that this card is just so much better for his button calling range. So with that said, I'm going to check here, and he is very aggressive. He has the opportunity to bet, and he does take that opportunity. He bets out $155. Considering that he is super aggressive, I am never folding here, but there are tons of combo draws and such that we are ahead of. Anyways, I make the call for 155, hoping to spike a club. The river comes the queen of diamonds. Front door flush gets there. I check. He snap checks it back. I announce my ace high, and he shows us king queen of clubs. The river got us again. This one sent me into a little bit of a tilt, or a world of tilt maybe. We just keep losing to him, and this was unfortunate run out.
He's in trouble.
It is late and a lot happened today. A lot happened today. We got there and all of a sudden, bad beat jackpot, monster, 83K. We literally walked in the room and we just saw absolute mayhem in the poker room. And yeah, it's really late now. And we played for a while and the game was actually pretty solid. My game and running was not good. Yeah, I mean, we played the 2-3 for like 2 hours. We were super card dead and we made 90 bucks. It was nice to flop quads or turn quads. That was the highlight of the night, besides the bad beat jackpot. But then, yeah, we made 90 bucks in the 2-3 after 2 hours of playing. Then we played about 2 to 3 hours of the 3-5, which is pretty big. 1,500 max, and that's a good time for sure. And couldn't get anything going. Just ran pretty horribly. We punted off 500 bucks with the 8-7 offhand, but after that, things weren't really going my way, and I had to get out of there. Right after that ace-10 of clubs hand, when he rivers the queen, and that's it. That's all I got, man. Today was a rough one. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially when I'm up until 5 a.m. and things aren't going well. I couldn't crawl out of the hole, but that's poker for you, and we live and learn for tomorrow. We fight another day. Let's just try to not do as bad. So anyways, final numbers, we were in the game for 2,300. I think it was 2,300, and then we were out of the game for 1,525. So this one's a tough one for the 3-5 game. We got smacked, just got absolutely demolished. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Action was pretty good. Just hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like. Pity likes are nice. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, more Vegas videos to come. Hopefully you're enjoying them.